Oh, Nick, who the fuck is this little Jake Paul kid? Little blonde bitch. I just Stockholm set the shit out of him. Little punk.
Bro, he FaceTimed my girl. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to fight him because I'm only good at jujitsu and shit. Like, I'm blaming my knee injury because I'm fucking...
Dylan Dennis, is that you?
Oh, you want a picture?
Michael Bisping here, and Jake Paul, I'm watching you cunt.
You guys want a picture?
Oh, what do you think of Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor?
Bro, I think you should fight Amanda Nunes. I mean, I have a small penis and I suck Conor McGregor's dick all day long. Oh, Conor!
Who the fuck is that guy? I wipe my ass with 50 million, Dana. Fool!
Ben asking, is it true that you play Napoleon in Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes. I'm focused more on my gambling addiction right now versus the Jake Paul fight. Let's talk about Trump.
I'm getting out of the fight business, so I'm telling you, the whiskey is where it's at. Fuck this little blonde kid.
You got knocked out in 5 seconds by Jorge Masvidal. Do you last longer in a fight or longer in bed?
In bed.
He called my wife a whore, but he can hold all 4 of my nutsacks.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell it. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Cross the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Cross the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, 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 people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Y'all know how I get down, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis, we in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. I'm back with another one. What up, people? Big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. Happy, what's today, Thursday? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you guys are having a good time with your loved ones. Hopefully you guys are having are in the holiday spirit. And hopefully, man, y'all really know what I'm saying, are going to enjoy your holiday season with your family, you feel me? So big ups to that, man. Big ups for it being Christmas Eve and big ups for it being the holiday season. Now, being that it is Christmas Eve, you know what I'm saying? Being that it is Christmas Eve, I didn't want to come on here and yell and scream and shout and, you know, be at each other's necks. I ain't want to do that today. I said, you know what? All week we've been debating. All week we've been debating. Why not, Mike? Why not come together as a Mike on Sports community? Come together as a Mike on Sports community and let's figure something out. Let's figure something out. And what I think we got to figure out is, which one of these guys needs Canelo more? Which one of these guys on the list needs Canelo more? Or is it the guy not even on the list who needs Canelo the most? So I figured, less debating today, and more of just coming together. More of just us figuring out what the best next opponent is for Canelo. I didn't put Avani Yildirim on here because he's a mandatory. So he's going to get the fight with Canelo. He's going to get the fight with Canelo. So I didn't put Yildirim on here. We all know Yildirim is a WBC mandatory, and he's going to get the fight with Canelo probably next. But I'm thinking. I thought about Gennady. I thought about Errol. I thought about Charlo, Benavidez, Andrade, Plant, Saunders, to name a few. And those are just the ones who made the list. Those are just the ones who made the list. So being as Canelo is the cash cow, and everybody wants to fight the cash cow, which one of these guys need Canelo the most? And real quick, while we got Canelo here, I have to inform Canelo that ESPN pound for pound rankings came out. You see it. You see it. Yeah, you see it. You see it. Bud still number one. So not only on my list is Bud number one, on ESPN's list, Bud number one also. Not only on my list is Bud number one, but on ESPN, he's number one also. He's number one on ESPN. Head honcho. Head honcho. Now, they list kind of different from my list, but it is what it is. We talking about the top guys. Right now, Terrence Bud Crawford, number one fighter in the world. Number one fighter in the world. Big ups Bud Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping that pound for pound shit alive. Keeping that pound for pound shit alive. Keeping that pound for pound baddest man going down shit alive. Well, if that's the case, then Scat Rent, shouldn't Canelo's affiliation with Rain Magazine get him out of there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Bring him no affiliations. Bring him no goddamn affiliation. I ain't trying to hear that shit, dog. Everybody's eyes don't lie to him. You know what I'm saying? Some people's eyes lie to him. Other people's eyes don't lie to him. Everybody's eyes don't lie to him, big dog. You did. So big ups to Bud Crawford for being on that pound for pound list. All right, well, number one. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. Let's see what he sent me. Okay. 16 years old. All right, so we're going to begin the day like this. Starting off with, I guess we're going to start off with Billy Joe Saunders. Oh, Billy Joe. Oh, Billy Joe. Now, Billy Joe's last fight was against, Billy Joe last fought Martin Murray. He last fought Martin Murray over in England. He beat Martin Murray. He beat up Martin Murray. He did. He definitely beat up Martin Murray. He definitely beat up Martin Murray. Whoop Martin Murray ass. But when you do a deep dive on Billy Joe Saunders, right? When you do a deep dive on Billy Joe Saunders, you know what I'm saying? You start to come up with things that leaves you saying, does he really deserve a fight with Canelo? Billy Joe Saunders is 30-0. 30-0 with 14 KOs. 30-0 with 14 KOs. All right? But when you go and you start to peel things back, you start to peel the layers back, you start to do your due diligence. You start to look. And when you look, at first glance, you say, oh, okay, Billy Joe got a couple names on his resume. He got a couple names on his resume. Don't forget, man, to smash that thumbs up button, man. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Yeah, so when you start to break it down and you start to look, you say, damn, Billy. I mean, you fought Andy Lee back in 2015. You fought Andy Lee in 2015? Then you fought Wolverine? I mean, I can't really give you much credit for Wolverine, dog. I can't really give you much credit for Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? Then you fought David Lemieux almost 4 years ago. You fought David Lemieux 3 years ago? David Lemieux 3 years ago? David Lemieux, then you fought somebody named Charles Adamnu. I don't know who that is. And you fought him at cruiserweight. You fought Charles Adamnu at cruiserweight. You fought him at cruiserweight. Then you fought Shafat Asufi for a vacant world title. Then you knock out somebody named Esteban. I don't know who Esteban is. And then you go into a Martin Murray fight. Now, I know the question is, who needs it more? And maybe from the resume, maybe based off the resume, Billy Joe Saunders needs this shit a lot. Because he got a lot of dudes on his resume that we look at sideways. But does he deserve a fight with Canelo? Man, fuck out of here. He don't deserve no goddamn fight with Canelo. He don't deserve a fight with Canelo. Based on what I'm seeing right here. Does he need it? You fucking right he need it. You fucking right he need it. Ain't nobody on his fucking list. Shafit Asufi? David Flatfoot Lemieux? Martin Murray? Does he need it? Yes. Yes, he needs it. But does he deserve a fight with Canelo based on what I'm seeing? I mean, I can't say he does. Based on what I'm seeing from his resume, I can't say that he deserves a fight with Canelo. He might need it like a motherfucker. He might need it more than people need air. He might need it more than people need air. But he don't deserve it. Sorry, Billy Joe. Sorry, Billy Joe. You just don't deserve it. You ain't fought enough guys yet. You ain't put the proper work in yet, Billy Joe. Sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Billy Joe. But honestly, you don't deserve. You ain't put the proper work in yet, Billy Joe. Sorry. You don't deserve a fight with Canelo. You got to get that resume up, baby. You got to get that resume up, man. Billy Joe don't deserve shit. He don't deserve shit. I mean, what are we doing? What we doing, bro? Billy Joe, like, and you ran. Thank you, Cass. And you ran from Demetrius Andrade. You ran. You failed a drug test for Demetrius Andrade for nasal spray. And then you never went back to get your belt. You ran up to cruiserweight. Yeah, he ran up to cruiserweight. Then he dropped down to 168. Demetrius Andrade had him so spooked, he ran up to cruiserweight. And now, you think you deserve a shot with Canelo when you ran from Boo Boo Andrade? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You ain't gonna get that fight out. You ain't getting that fight out. Sorry, Billy Joe. But knowing Canelo, he'll be fighting you next. Knowing Canelo, because you ain't done shit. If Charlo ain't done shit, you damn sure ain't done shit. But knowing Canelo, he'll fight you next. He'll get in there to mix it up with Billy Joe Saunders next. He'll get in there to mix it up with Billy Joe Saunders next. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Knowing Canelo, he will. Knowing Canelo, he'll get in there with Billy Joe Saunders right after this fight. Knowing Billy Joe ain't put in the work. All right, man, and this is what Billy Joe had to say about Canelo in an IFL TV interview. Big ups to IFL TV for the quotes. We're gonna get to the quotes right here. He says, we're pushing very hard for the Canelo fight. I believe in my heart that I have the tools to beat Canelo. I need to be prepared to beat that man, and I will. I'm waiting for the chance. I mean, do we have the tools? I mean, I think one of the tools you need to beat Canelo is punching power. I think one of the tools you need to beat Canelo is punching power. I think one of the tools you need to beat Canelo is punching power. Simple as that. And I don't think Billy Joe have the punching power to get Canelo's respect. I don't think Billy Joe has the punching power to get Canelo Alvarez respect. I don't think he does. Does he have the link? Yes. But we seen with Callum Smith's link don't mean a whole lot against Canelo Alvarez. Does he have the boxing ability? The slickness? Maybe. Sarcasm. Real quick. One thing you gotta admit, Canelo didn't walk down Floyd how he did Triple G. He ain't walk down Floyd how he did Callum Smith. He ain't walk down Floyd how he did Kovalev. So apparently, being accurate maybe leans to a better puncher. You know what I'm saying? Than power. Just saying. He says, I will be on the phone trying to get this fight made. I'm missing that big defining fight. Yes, you are. And I think you'll see the best of me. I don't know. I've never been in the ring and not found a way to win. Well, this time you will. Hopefully the fight can get made now. There is no bigger fight that can be made at the weight. I mean, Caleb Plant might be a little bit bigger. David Benavidez might be a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say ain't no fight. Can no fight be made bigger at that weight? I mean, I got to disagree. You have to have more than boxing brain to beat Canelo. You have to graph around you. It's a good fight. It is one that should happen. It's a unification and one of the biggest fights out there. I don't want to say it's a big fight. I believe on my night, I have every tool in the box to beat Canelo Alvarez. If I wanted to get my money against Canelo, I could have gotten it a couple times. It's not about the money. The money comes with that. I just feel that I have the beating of him. There shouldn't be a reason why this fight shouldn't get made. MTK is confident the fight will be made as well as Eddie Hearn. So let's get it on. So Billy Joe said he's confident the fight will get made. We'll see. Knowing Canelo, he might pick Billy Joe Saunders next. But what about the trilogy, y'all? What about the trilogy, y'all? What about the trilogy, y'all? I mean, we got a lot of backstory with the trilogy, y'all. It's a lot of backstory with this trilogy, y'all. A lot of backstory with this trilogy. So why not get Gennady? Why not get Gennady and Canelo? Why not get Gennady and Canelo again? Big drama show. Big drama show. I think that might be a good fight. A big drama show, y'all. Y'all ready for another big drama show? I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. If they tell me, look, man, Canelo, and old boy gonna fight, then I'm with it. Triple G say, Triple G, we know Triple G. We seen Triple G in there with him Canelo before. We seen the first fight. It was a damn good first fight. Both guys went to war. Both guys went to fucking war with each other. Demetrius Golovkin. Both guys went to absolute battle with each other. I'm not mad at a Gennady and Canelo 3. I'm not mad at it at all. Look at this shit, man. They were throwing leather. Yeah. And after the first fight, after the way the first fight ended, it wasn't no clear winner. Canelo had his hands up. Gennady had his hands up. They both had their hands up. They both thought they did enough to win. They both thought they was victorious. But then those goddamn scorecards came out. Yeah. Adelaide Bird, 118-110. Canelo. Adelaide Bird, 118-110. Canelo. Folks were screaming highway robbery. Yeah. Dave Moretti had it 115-113 Gennady. Yeah. And Dylan Trella had it 114-114. He seen it as a goddamn draw. So the first fight was a draw. And that first fight, it caused a whole lot of hoopla.
Joins us from Vegas, Stephen A. You've heard Teddy Atlas. What's your reaction? Actual fight is the rematch, and I think we're going to see a rematch here because here's 117 to 111. And still, it's one guy winning the fight. I mean, one guy was the ocean, the other guy was the log for most of the fight.
The Ocean usually wins in that battle.
Yeah.
When I watch and I go out there and I look in the Atlantic Ocean, the Ocean moves the log around. The Ocean is the champion. The Ocean was Golovkin, but not in boxing. Boxing doesn't honor the things that should be honored. It honors money, control, power. And there's only certain power brokers in boxing, certain promoters, and they have the power. They have control who the judges agree, who the judges aren't going to be. So who the judges know if they want there for a rematch. I mean, there's no other way to. How could I stand here all week and say that it's going to be a controversial outcome? Yeah. How do I know that? How do I know? Early on, I had said that Golovkin 2 years ago would knock out Canelo, but the fight got closer. It did get closer because he would have got knocked out 2 years ago. But he fought in spots, but he didn't fight enough to win. He fought in spots to survive. He being Canelo. Spots to survive. Spots to win here and there, to keep the Ocean from putting him way up on the shore if he's the log. But at the end of the day, he didn't do enough to win. He survived. He knew that if he survived and he had spots, anything could happen. This could happen. The judges could take it from there. It is.
So do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Did Triple G get robbed that first fight? Did Canelo-Golovkin, as Teddy Atlas put it, was he the Ocean and Canelo the fucking rock? Did Canelo-Golovkin get robbed? Possibility. Possibility, man. I mean, 118, 110. You can't sit here and tell me that first fight was 118, 110. That tells me right there, something fishy going on. Something fishy going on. Something fishy going on. 118, 110. And I know we're just going back in history now. I mean, we're just going back in history, man. I love boxing, man. We can do this every day. Go back in history, man, and just make sure we remember. We make sure we remember what happened. 118, 110 for the first fight. Come on, y'all. Come on, Cass. You better than that, Cass. 118, 110 for the first fight. That scorecard don't even sound right. That scorecard don't even sound right. 118, 110, that's a wide-ass margin. That's a wide-ass margin, y'all.
Again, I don't give a damn about the promoters out there. And I picked the promoter who's on top. I picked that guy to win. But I don't care if they're mad and they're angry, because the truth is the truth. Yeah. That's the problem with this sport. And people will be satisfied to a certain extent, but people will be sickened.
And that's what I mean, Teddy. That's why I fuck with Teddy Atlas, man. Say what y'all want to about Teddy, man. He real, bro. Man, look, bro. That's the fucking problem with the sport. People just want to omit the truth. They just want to omit the truth, man. We can't omit the truth, bro. We can't omit the truth. We can't admit the truth. We can't do it. Everybody want to act like shit didn't happen in boxing. Oh, don't worry about that. That didn't happen. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
And we'll say, I can't continue to love something that doesn't love me back.
I think a lot of fight fans feel that way. Stephen A. Smith joins us from Vegas. Stephen A., you want to go when you say corruption.
I don't discredit the sport.
They didn't know what they were doing. I'm not going to discredit
executors of the sport, the people that are supposed to be enforcing the sport, looking out for the sport, ruling over the sport. I put an indictment on them. An indictment on them. They are corrupt. I have no problem saying it. They are corrupt. There's no way that you see 118 to 110 for Canelo and you say, well, it's just a mistake. It was just my judge. No, it's not a mistake. That can't be a mistake. Look.
Preach, Eddie. Ain't no way you see 118, 110. Ain't no way you see 118, 110 and say that ain't that. Oh, bro, that's a mistake. That's cool. That's a mistake, bro. That's cool. No, man. When we gonna stop doing this, man? 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 Cass and Warren Williams, will y'all please, nigga, leave each other alone? Y'all ain't gotta type back and forth to each other. Just got them to agree to disagree that y'all niggas don't like each other. Fine, but please quit all the name calling and back and forth, man. You ain't gotta talk to him. He ain't gotta talk to you, big dog. Let's come together. Today is not about division. We're trying to see who deserves Canelo more, who needs Canelo more. It's not about division today. It's about us coming together and putting our brains together.
Look, this sport has shown history.
I'd like to respond.
We all want to ignore it, but this sport has shown history of corruption. The IBF years ago, Bob Lee, the president, he got caught on videotape taking money. He was the president of the IBF. Everyone.
Damn. I ain't know that. Nigga got caught on videotape taking money? He got caught on videotape taking money? Oh, my God.
Forget, a few years ago, there was a woman judge, $30,000 wound up in her bank account after a bad decision.
Ooh-wee. It was a woman, $30,000 in her bank account after a bad decision? Oh, shit. I wonder who that was.
What is that? What is that?
Hold it. May I respond?
Go ahead, Stephen A.
118 here. Let's not.
To make sure there's no corruption. There's no oversight board in boxing. There's no commission. There's no national commission. No federal.
All right. So not only did the decision happen, right? Not only did the decision happen in the first fight, but also something else happened. Something else happened in that first fight that had everybody in an uproar. And right now we still on Gennady and Canelo. In that first fight, something else happened. And I want to go to the infamous audio of Gennady-Golovkin. This is the best audio that you ever hear from Gennady. Gennady got
football season is here.
Gennady lay it out.
Why is that?
I'm not thinking for him about just I saw, so many doctors sent me photos, just said, look, he's muscle, just injection to muscles, and he used, I don't know why his coach bring him, just something like pills. I don't know, after waiting, look, I will stay, he's waiting, and his pills just for what? This is not my point. I know I'm never use, medicals.
I know I ain't never used no fucking medicals. Tell him again, Triple G, what you ain't never did.
His pills just for what? This is not my point. I know I'm never use, medicals.
I ain't never used no medicals. I ain't never used no medicals. That happened in the first fight. That happened in the first fight. That happened, y'all. Don't omit that out of history. Don't omit that out of history. I never used no medicals. That's why it's important not to forget shit, man. It's important not to forget. Never forget. Never forget. This man got cheated. This man was in the ring with somebody who was possibly on something else. Triple G deserves another fight with Canelo. After the way that the first fight ended, he deserves a trilogy fight with Canelo. Give me Triple G and give me Canelo. He ain't never used no medicals. Gennady ain't never used no medicals. Yeah. Hey, audacity, man. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that what he's saying about Canelo doing pills and injection, that is facts. But one thing that we got to admit, Canelo did what, Cat? I mean, audacity. He failed a drug test. And Triple G is just saying, I never used no medicals. I never failed no drug test like my opponent did. That's all he's saying. He's not saying he's not saying that, well, I'm not taking everything that he said as fact. What I'm taking it about is the no medicals. The no medicals. The no medicals.
I like clean sport.
And for you,
I like clean sport too, Gennady. I like clean sport too, Gennady.
does the Nevada State Athletic Commission treat him with certain leniency as compared to you and other fighters?
No, I'm not thinking about just a lot for Nevada Commission or Athletic Commission, just because, just if everybody bring him to ring, just it's legal.
So no matter what, even if he is not clean, you still want to fight Canelo Alvarez?
Absolutely, because, just I know my stuff.
That's a dog right there. That's a dog right there. Even if he ain't clean, I still want to fight him. Even if he ain't clean, I still want that smoke. That's a dog right there, y'all. That's a fucking dog right there. He a dog. Real dog shit. Real dog shit. Yeah. Real dog shit.
Just I 100% know my stuff. Just I clean every time. Just it doesn't matter for me who stay in front of me or my opponent. He use drugs or not use drugs. It doesn't matter for me.
Some people might say, well, if he's got an unfair advantage, why would you want to step into the ring with him?
This business not very clean. Just, if commission or just people, his team, bring him. It's okay for this guy. Why not?
And you saw the marks on his body, or did somebody show you the pictures?
No, just I saw a couple photos. Just like 3-4 doctors sent me photos. Just videos.
Nigga, hey man, I'm just saying. All right, let's go out to the last little bit of the Canelo controversy. All right, I want to go from somebody who was a respected person in boxing, who was not going to sugarcoat anything. He ain't going to sugarcoat shit. All right? So, be good.
DraftKings. Come on in.
Hey, guys, this guy right here, he going to tell you how it is.
Suspension that Canelo got, what do you make about that?
I'm not gonna get into it, man. Please, this is a fucking joke. Yeah. You know what you do? I tell you what you do. You gotta give. Listen, if you give a 6-month suspension, okay, with no fine and no consistent drug testing after that, what's the fucking point? The guy can just go home right now and he could be doping up right now for all we know. He's suspended. He's not getting tested. He's not doing anything. Okay, the way you handle that, if you want to give a 6-month suspension and let it play out, you fine him. You give a 6-month suspension, and then you put him on a 2-year probationary period where he's consistently and strongly random drug tested throughout the next 2 years. And if he fails any of those tests in the next 2 years, you add 2 or 3 years to that suspension. So then it becomes a 2.5-year suspension. But you know why they won't do that? Because they don't want to actually catch Canelo cheating. Because if, God forbid, you catch this guy cheating again and you got to suspend him for 2-3 years, then you all lose money, and it's a big problem. So nobody actually wants to fix
testing in Mexico.
Yes, that would be. That's why he missed time to cycle.
Surprise!
He missed time to cycle. He didn't expect them to show up in Mexico. You know what I mean? He didn't expect them to come show up in Mexico. So he thought like, okay, I'm gonna get to Vegas. By this point, it's gonna clear my system. Nah, my man, we came and surprise you. But I'll tell you what, that's about the time you start testing for a May 5th fight. Is early September, early February, right? So this guy was doing it during his time off, which is the problem in general for if you don't have year-round random drug testing. These guys are gonna do it during their time off consistently. So part of this suspension problem should be 6 months suspension, 2-year probationary period where you're drug tested all the time, consistently, randomly, consistently for the next 2 years. And if you fail that one, you get a 2-year suspension. They're not gonna do it though. They don't have the balls to do that. You need balls to do that.
No jail time?
Huh?
No jail.
You're right. You need balls to do that. You need balls to do that. You need balls to do that, man. But now that's the first fight. So in the first fight, we had a PED scandal. In the first fight, we had a questionable judging. But man, in that second fight, and Canelo Triple G 2, Canelo dominated Triple G. Canelo absolutely dominated Triple G. Gave Triple G all he wanted. Some people said that Triple G was the better boxer that night, and Canelo was coming forward more. So with that being said, I mean, let's go out to one quick video right quick. All right, one quick video from Teddy Atlas on that night. All right, we're going out to Teddy Atlas on that night because Teddy thought Canelo won, but I'm not of the mindset that Canelo won. But yeah, man. So that's Gennady and Canelo. All right. I think Gennady does deserve a fight with Canelo, and he needs a fight with Canelo. All right. He needs to get his get back. He needs his trilogy to be. He needs that chapter closed in his boxing career. So I say Gennady, yes. Gennady definitely needs a fight with Canelo. Uh-oh, yeah. The moment I've been waiting on. The moment I've been waiting on. Lions only. Lions only. Fuck it. I'll go to 168 to fight Canelo. Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo. And don't get it twisted, man. Don't ever forget. This man, Jamal Charlo, is a bad man. My bad, it ain't Jamal. He a bad man. Oh, Jamal real with it. Jamal, he real with it. Lions only, baby.
I hate not having Drake in the back. Listen. Just some music.
It's okay. Uh-oh. Let's go out to Jamal Charlo right quick, y'all. Let's go out to Jamal Charlo and see and hear what he had to say about old Canelo Alvarez.
My people, my fans, y'all, like, because I'm never gonna get that fight with Canelo, so y'all might as well enjoy me while I'm here. I said about 4 more years, I'm retiring. I'm not boxing in 4 more years. It's over. See y'all later. Hey, Earl, get your ass out here. How about that? All right, we in the comments now. We in the comments. Hold up. Let me go to my voicemail. No. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't look. That's my boy. Hey, remember when I was like 12, I used to be in the choir. Every Sunday, we went to church. Fall asleep, you're going to get your ass whooped. Then you need to know what the sermon was about. Bossy, what up? Happy birthday, wife. It's happy birthday, wife. You quiet. You quiet, Father. You know, I'm telling you, dude. Today, bro, I'm not going to 168. I'm going to 160. Canelo got to come to 160, man. I'll go to 168. Fuck it, I go to 168. Excuse my language. I go to 168. I got to get the fight.
That man is desperate. That man is desperate. Fuck it. I'll go to 168. Fuck it. I'll go to one. See what it is? He don't give a damn what Canelo at. He want to fight Canelo no matter where Canelo was at. At 160, when he's told y'all, fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'll go to 168. Fuck it. I'll go to 168. Look how he did goddamn Derevchenko. Look how he did Derevchenko. Look how he did Derevchenko. He is a 2-division world champion. He is a 2-division world champion. IBF at 154. WBC at 160. Have beat a unified champion in Julian Williams. Beat the shit out of Derevchenko. Beat the shit out of Derevchenko. Somebody who gave Gennady-Golovkin all he wanted. Oh, yeah. Derevchenko gave Gennady all he could handle. He gave Gennady all that he could handle. And when it comes to deserving, when it comes to deserving a Canelo fight, you ain't got to look no farther than this man right here. This man put himself in mandatory position. He put himself in mandatory position to be Canelo's mandatory. He put himself in position to be Canelo's mandatory. He put himself in position to be Canelo's mandatory. He ain't run from it. He hawked him down. He hawked him down. Look, man, look how he did Derevchenko with an uppercut. Look at dude's face, man. Look at dude's face, bro. Look at dude's face, man. Look at that uppercut, man. The fuck Derevchenko doing down there anyway? Shit. I like that shit, man. I like that shit. I like seeing a guy go out there and put on a virtuoso, beating the shit out of somebody. Man, I'm telling y'all right now, make me Charlo and Canelo. If I got them, get Charlo, Canelo, man, nigga, I'm buying that shit. I'm not streaming it. I'm not using no illegal links. If Canelo fight Charlo on pay-per-view, they got my money. They got my fucking money. Take it. Take it. I don't want it. Take my money. Take my money. It has to happen, man. We need this fight to happen. Canelo, Charlo, I love it. Well, I don't give a damn. I ain't one of these guys that's going to sit out here and like pump fake and pretend, my nigga. I don't care, bro. If I feel like the shit they putting on pay-per-view ain't worth me paying for, I'm not buying it. I'll let anybody know. I'm going to let you know all week. I'm going to let you know all week. And I'll be doing a live fight chat come Saturday. You feel me? You feel me? I will tell you all week that I'm not buying this shit, and I'll do a live fight chat come Saturday. How you doing a live fight chat, nigga? Use your brain. You feel me? I'm keeping it 100, bro. I'm keeping it 100, man. I'm real, bro. People said a role model now. I'm a real ass dude. If you like me, hate me, love me, don't even care about me. One thing you gonna know when you meet me, hey man, dude, he a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but yeah, he a stand-up guy. He a good dude. He about his bread. He about respect. And I just want Canelo to give Jamal that same respect. Jamal Charlo been hawking you down for I don't know how long. Jamal Charlo been hawking you down for I don't know how long. Jamal Charlo been hawking this man down for almost, what, 2, 3, 4 years? Brian, Warren Williams, that's over in the UK, dog. That's in the UK, Warren Williams. He talking about a fine, y'all. That's in the UK, Warren Williams. We don't do that shit over here, man. Which nigga will try to find me, man? I smack that shit back in their face. The fuck out of there with that fine. Oh! Sweet hands. Sweet hands. The illest white boy I know. Yeah. The illest white boy I know. Well, hey, the second one, because Conor McGregor ill that white boy too. Man, big ass that boy, Sweet Hands. The best super middleweight in the world. Now look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about Caleb Plant, right? I like the matchup with Caleb Plant and Canelo. I think Caleb Plant is a slick boxer. It kind of in the same vein of a Lara, but maybe not that slick as Lara. But he still has some of those attributes that Lara has. And when we look at Caleb Plant, I mean, one thing about Caleb Plant, he done the biggest numbers on FS1 ever for boxing. Then he comes back and does back-to-back good numbers on Fox. So he's marketable. He's marketable. He's a very marketable guy. And with that being said, he holds an IBF strap. He holds an IBF strap. And Canelo said he's talking about unify. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's a good scrap. Caleb Plant's a very, very good boxer. Caleb Plant's a very sneaky boxer. And Caleb Plant said this: I'm going to get to Canelo, and me and Canelo will fight. That's a fight that I said in the past many times that I wanted. And that's a fight that I'm saying that I want. That's not to say early year criticism didn't still sting a bit. But as far as he's concerned, a world champion should be treated as such in matters like these. Some people say, well, look at Andy Ruiz. He took a fight on short notice. But did that wind up being too good to be true? It absolutely did. He lost his belt again because things like that don't work in boxing. He got lucky once, and that was it for him. At the same time, I'm already a world champion, and Andy Ruiz was not. So I've already solidified myself as a world-class fighter who demands the respect of a world-class fighter. So he's telling y'all why he didn't take the fight with Canelo. He demands his respect. He demands his respect. And I mean, don't forget what his nickname is, man. They call him Sweet Hands. Yeah. They call him Sweet Hands, man. They call that boy Sweet Hands. He a bad boy. He a bad boy when it comes to that boxing shit, bro. For real. Sweet Hands. Sweet Hands. What you know about Sweet Hands, y'all? What y'all know about Sweet Hands? What y'all know about Sweet Hands Killer Plant, man? I don't think y'all know about him, man. I know about him. I think he gives Canelo a tough fight. He gives Canelo a fight to where, you know.
Probably got 3-2. Go ahead again. Good again. That's a good fuck. Yeah, that's snappy. Okay. Go high as that last one. Go left. That's it. One more. That's it. Double. Good. Double yet. That works, man. Yeah, turn lower with the right shoulder. That's it. One more.
I like that right there, boy. Caleb playing a good matchup, man, for Canelo. Caleb playing a good matchup for Canelo, man. We'll see, man. We'll see how that plays out. You feel me? How Canelo and Plant, if they ever revisit that down the line next year. I got something for y'all. Yes, sir. El Bandeo. Yeah. That's my guy right there, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, when you ask me my personal opinion, and don't forget, if you want to call in, man, the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open, man. The phone lines are open. When you asking me my personal opinion, when you asking me who I feel the best super middleweight in the world is, in the world, Craig, yeah. It gets no realer. It gets no iller than El Bandeo, David Benavidez, who is a bad man. This dude right here is a tough motherfucking out for anybody. You bring that bullshit in you want to. You bring that bullshit in if you want to. You bring that bullshit in if you want to. You might get fucked up fucking with David. Man, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. This dude right here, man, is an absolute 6'3" beast who come forward like the fucking Terminator, who can box off the back foot, who can box inside, who can box outside, who can give you to you however you want it to be done. However you want it done, David can give it to you. Look how he did it. Man, look at that man chin. Look at that man chin. That's with a jab. He knocked the nigga shit loose with a jab. He knocked that man shit loose with a jab. He knocked this man shit loose with a fucking jab. When y'all see David Benavidez, y'all respect him as such. When you see David out in these streets, respect David. Because David's a bad, that motherfucker bad. That's all I'm saying. He a young lion. He a young lion. He a young lion. He a young lion. And just like a young lion, just like a young lion, like young Simba, he's made his mistakes. He's made his mistakes. First time he got stripped of his title was for cocaine. Second time he got stripped of his title was because he missed the weight. He missed the weight. And as much as I love David Benavidez, y'all heard my voice. Y'all heard my voice. Y'all heard how happy I was when I brought that man picture up. As much as I love David Benavidez, it's a level of professionalism you gotta have when you go in the ring with a guy like Saul Canelo Alvarez. It's a level of dedication you gotta have. It's a level of discipline you gotta have. And those three things right now, I gotta see more out of from David Benavidez in order for me to say that he deserves or needs a fight with Canelo. David is still a very, very young man. Very, very, very young man. But at this point in time, he does not deserve it and he does not need it. I love him though, man. He a bad boy. He is a bad boy. But right now, let me see him. Let me see him make the weight a couple times. Let me see him stay disciplined. Let me see him perfect his craft a little bit better. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere no time soon. He ain't going nowhere no time soon, man. So big ups to David Benavidez, man. Just wanted to goddamn me say that. What y'all think, man? Boo Boo. Yo, Boo Boo. Andrade.
To get in there with, the rest of the super middleweight division.
Okay, respectfully, yes. I'd like to see him fight you.
I'd like to see him fight Demetrius Andrade too. Demetrius Andrade, though, when you look at Andrade, though, man, it's like Andrade a champion at 160. Canelo ain't fighting at 160. Made that clear. He ain't fighting at 160. And it's not like I don't know, man. Andrade just I don't know, bro. It's just like he's not appealing to anybody. I only know one dude who screamed for Andrade. That's Fresh BX. I only know one dude who screamed for Demetrius Andrade. That's Fresh BX. Fresh BX loves Andrade. Fresh BX, he likes Andrade. But I mean, I know Andrade's skill. I know he's a damn good fighter. And I know he'll give Canelo all kind of problems. But man, it's just not moving the needle for me. It's just not moving the proverbial needle when I think about a fight with Andrade and Canelo. I think about a fight with Andrade and Canelo, and it's like, yeah, it's a good fight. But is it a blockbuster? Is it bigger than Triple G? Is it bigger than Plant? Is it bigger than Benavidez? Is it bigger than Charlo? No. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. But it's a fight that I love to see. It's a fight that I think will give him, you know what I'm saying, the added motivation to come out and give out his best performance of the night. But I don't think we know Canelo. We know Canelo. We know Canelo. He tends not to really fight these kind of fighters. He tends not to fight these kind of dudes right here. He tends not to get in the ring with guys who are this slick, this skilled, this dangerous. We seen Andrade put the beat down on Luke Killer. Make him knock his ass out. We seen Andrade put the beat down on Luke Killer. Fuck Luke Killer ass up. But are we I mean, I love to fight. I love to fight. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just not sure how much it moves the boxing public. The casual public. Because I know it's going to move up the boxing and hardcore fans. I give y'all that. It's going to move the boxing and hardcore fans. I give you that. It's going to have people like calling in like, yeah, Mike, Andre going to get it done. I got Andre tonight. I got Andre. But I don't know if Canelo going to get in there with him. I don't know if Canelo going to get in there with him. I mean, it's not even a pole needed late show. Canelo going to fight Avani Yildirim next. He's fighting Avani Yildirim next. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, looking past Avani Yildirim. That's what I'm doing. I'm just looking past Avani Yildirim. There you go. There go Fresh BX. I'm telling y'all, boy, I ain't talked about Andre at all show. Going in an hour and 12 minutes. And as soon as we bring Andre up, Fresh BX, he here. He here. But yeah, man, I love the fight though. I think Andre is dangerous. He's skilled. He's southpaw. He is a very, very, very skilled boxer. But does it? I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right, man. Last but not least. Lastly but not leastly. We got to do it, y'all. We got to do it. I mean, since it's apparent that Errol Spence Jr. does not want to fight Terrence Crawford. 70-30. So it's apparent that Earl don't want to fight Bud. So we got to find Earl a big fight. We got to find Earl a big fight. And make no mistake about it, Earl has not shied away from the Canelo news. He has not.
Especially when I got.
You've made comments that you would like to face Canelo Alvarez at some point. He's fighting tonight at 168. He said, hey, I'm interested in Errol Spence. What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80, 70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. I had an IVF and 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight them easily.
How would Spence Canelo go?
Well, I think it'd be all out war. Have it at the AT&T Stadium, 100,000 plus.
It'd be an all-out war, y'all. It would be an all-out war, y'all. It'll be an all-out war. Canelo, Errol Spence. Canelo, Earl. Big EJ. He don't want to fight Bud. We get it, Earl. We get it. You don't want to fight Bud. But you'll fight Canelo at 160. Now, we seen Earl come back. We seen Earl come back against Danny Garcia. We seen Earl go out there and take care of business against Danny Garcia. We seen Earl dominate Danny Garcia. Earl's done pay-per-views with Danny, Sean, and Mikey. Earl is a very accomplished boxer, IBF champion, WBC champion at 147, former Olympian, has the slogan, man down. How much does Earl need Micah questioned my integrity, but still ducking the link. All right, okay, I'm sorry. Y'all niggas get so emotional in here, man. Y'all so emotional. What's with all the emotion? It's Christmas Eve. Put that shit outside, man, till goddamn me next week. Shit. Put that goddamn all that emotion outside to fucking next week. Damn, Fresh BX. How much does Earl need Canelo? I mean, if he's not gonna fight Terrence Crawford next, what's a big fight for Errol Spence? Like what is a big fight for Errol Spence? He's not gonna move up to 154 and fight Charlo. That's a conflict of interest. They're both coached by Derrick James. So he's not going to do that. So what's the big fight for Earl? What's the big fight for Earl, y'all? Does Errol Spence have a big fight? Does Errol Spence have a big fight? I want y'all to use your brain. If he ain't fighting Crawford, if he ain't fighting Canelo, does Errol have a big fight? Is a Porter rematch a big fight though? Or is it just a good fight? Is Spence Thurman a big fight? Or is it just a good fight? Like, use y'all brain, man. We talking about big fights. We talking about big fights. We ain't talking about good fights. We talking about big fights that's gonna do 800,000 pay-per-view buys. That's Wilder Fury. That's a big fight. Wilder Fury 800,000+ pay-per-view buys. That's a big fight. I mean, on that level. I ain't talking about no 200,000, 250. I ain't talking about that. When I say big fight, I mean they gonna put out the red carpet for you. Because we said Canelo's a big fight. We said that Bud's a big fight. And we know that those are legitimate big fights. But is Sean Porter going to garner the same attention that Bud Crawford garners? Is Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence going to garner the same attention that motherfucking Errol Spence and Bud or Errol Spence and Canelo going to garner? Manny Pacquiao? I think Manny got eyes on Conor McGregor. He got eyes on Conor. It ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. It ain't no secret. Ain't no secret. He got eyes on Conor McGregor. You think he gonna fight it? You think y'all come on, man. Coming up in 2021, Manny gonna be going on 2 years out of the ring. Think about that. Coming up in 2021, Manny Pacquiao will be going on 2 years out of the ring. 2 years. So y'all think an old man who's 42 years old, 42 years old, 42 years old, gonna hop in the ring with a young lion and Errol Spence Jr. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I think Big EJ got a lot of tools though. He may have. Does EJ have the tools needed to beat Canelo?
Dump him up. Shot. You want to keep up with these guys, him and Jamal, man. You want to be the best you can be at what you do.
About how this camp is going for Errol Spence?
Man, it's been, man, to be honest, man, this might be the best camp I've seen him in. He's working hard.
Does Errol have the tools needed? Does Errol have the tools needed to beat Canelo? I mean, we will see. We will see. We will see, man. We will see. All right, man. Phone lines are open. If you want to call in and give me your opinion on who you think needs Canelo the most, you can call in. If not, we're going to get on down and get to maybe another show, depending on if any news came out today. Phone lines are open, though, man. If you want to call in and give me your opinion about the topic today, quick recap. The topic is who needs Canelo the most? Who needs Canelo the most? Phone lines are open, man. Call in anytime. Like I said, if not, we're going to get on down. We're going to get on down, get to the next one. Yeah, sure. And I don't know what, and I know it's Christmas Eve, so we might be talking a little boxing, but I don't know. I doubt if anything dropped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Boxing, man. Boxing is a good sport, man. It's thriving right now. What the fuck? What happened? You might want to check his page. He just went on a rant to some black people and say, bro, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, man. 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 All right, y'all. I guess we got no calls today, man. No problem, though. No problem. No problem. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. It does not matter. It does not matter. As long as you smash that thumbs up button. As long as you smash that thumbs up button. Do me that favor. Do me that favor and smash that thumbs up button on your way in. But, man, y'all know what we do, man. Y'all know how I get down and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you got to give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back.